Alright, guys, so I want to bring you guys this video. I really don't want to make this too long, but I wanted to say something. And a lot of people need to hear me when I say this. Always stay to yourself no matter what. Whatever the crowd is doing, make sure not to follow that. If they're doing something that might affect you, don't follow that. It's pretty simple. But a lot of people make things a lot more complicated. When they see somebody smoke weed, they want to smoke weed just to look cool. Just to look like, they want to be influenced by it. You know what I mean? They're easily influenced by something, by a small substance. And this is what you have to understand. Something so small can be actually huge in somebody's mind. So let's say you smoke weed like 4 times a week. That's basically an addiction. It could be good or bad. It doesn't matter. Anything is an addiction. I could drink water. I'm addicted to drinking water, bro. That's an addiction. But we all know the bad outweighs the good. And when the bad outweighs the good, that's something to take note of. Oh, you got homework to do today? You better do that homework. You better not go to that party. You better not go to that party. You're not missing out on anything, bro. I promise you, bro. All party is, without the music, it's boring. Like, literally, you need music to have fun. That's so boring. And why do you think people bring drugs and beer to a party? Because without that, it would be boring. So there's literally no point in going. The party starts with you. You wake up every day. What do you say to yourself? You wake up every day with what? With what intent? With what goal? That's the party. The grind is the party. That's where the party's at, to be honest with you. You gotta focus on the grind consistently. Because when people wake up, they don't really have a life. They don't really set goals for themselves. Of course, you're going to be depressed. Of course, you're going to have anxiety. Of course, you're not going to feel like yourself. Because, bro, you're always on social media. You're always doing things that you're not even supposed to be doing. Before you go to sleep, you go on the hub. Why do you go on the hub for? Because you want self-satisfaction. Because you want to fit in, you want that validation. It's crazy, bro. People wake up every single day and they say, why am I depressed? Well, bro, why would you be depressed? You have literally work and water. You have food to eat. You have a place to live. The reason you're depressed is, bro, you're always on the screen. Get off the screen. It's that simple. Life is boring if you don't set goals for yourself. I'm telling you from experience. I literally, last year, when lockdown happened, I was just in my room watching Netflix all day, bro. That's all I was doing. Yeah, I was playing basketball here and there, but I wasn't really using my time wisely, I wasn't really like learning like other languages or reading books or learning how to cook. You know what I mean? I'm starting those things right now. Because now I've missed those opportunities, but now I know that it's not too late. It's never too late, bro. You could start something 20 years from now. As long as your legs are working, as long as your arms are working, as long as your brain is functioning, bro, you're good. You don't even have to worry. People always say, oh, if you don't get your stuff together by this age, then you're a loser. Ignore that. Ignore that. The people that say that are the people that haven't reached that kind of potential at that age. So that's why they set that, bro, they set that expectation. Because they themselves couldn't commit to that. They themselves couldn't reach their full potential at that age, so they want other people to feel demotivated, to feel like they can't achieve it. So it can be unachievable. You got to understand how people's mind works, bro. Everybody you meet, they might not want to see you on top. They might not want to see you living, you know what I mean? And this all goes to the fact where you got to choose your friends wisely, choose your fights wisely. Make sure the people around you are there to support you. Because a smile can express many languages. So what that means is a smile, someone smiles at you. Yeah, it's just an action. It's just an action, bro. What is their intention behind that smile? Are they smiling because they know, Okay, 2 hours from now, you're gonna get shot? Or are they smiling because they actually want to see you succeed? You gotta understand, you gotta differentiate it. You gotta differentiate a smile. Because a lot of people that smile on your face, they could be your worst enemy. They could be there to destroy you without you even knowing. So that's why I always say you gotta stay focused, man. Just block out all the negativity. Block out the people that always want to see you suffer. You say I'm gonna do this. Don't ever say you're gonna do this. Literally, or this is what I used to do, right? Back then, I don't do this anymore. But what I used to do was, right? So I used to go on, on Instagram, and I used to post like memes and stuff, like funny stuff. I didn't post anything about my life. I didn't say anything. I didn't say what I was gonna do. I didn't say what I was gonna accomplish. So when people see that, they'll be like, "Oh, this man, he doesn't have anything going for himself. That's fine. Like, we'll leave him alone." That's exactly what I wanted, because I didn't want people to know what I was doing. Because once people know what you're doing, that's literally that's their go-to. That's their literally go-to. Oh, okay, let's bring them down. Let's bring a real one down. That's how people work, bro. I'm not saying everybody's like this, but a majority of people act like this subconsciously without them even knowing. It's just human nature. Back then in ancient times, why do you think people were fighting for food? Why do you think people were fighting for water? They were hunting each other, because it's literally in our nature. Subconsciously, we still haven't gotten over the fact our ancestors had to do all that suffering for us, bro. But subconsciously, that's in the back of our head. Even though we don't do it, even though we don't even know we're doing it. So this is what I'm saying. You gotta keep to yourself. You can't let people tell you what to do. You can't let people give you orders. Once people give you orders, that's when they realize that they can take advantage of you. They can do whatever they want to you. They can tell you, hey, let's go to this party, let's go, to this restaurant. Even though you don't want to, they know you're easily manipulated. They know that you're gonna do it because you have nothing else to do. This is what I'm saying. Why do you think you don't hit a friend up for 2 months and then they hit you up back? They message you back because they're like, where's this person at? What is he doing with his time? People start getting nosy. When people start getting nosy, that's when they start to acknowledge you, bro. You literally don't talk to somebody for like 2 months. Now they're wondering, oh my God, is this dude sick? Or did he die? People literally think like this, bro. When in all actuality, bro, you were doing you. You didn't have any social media, bro. You just got your water, you were grinding. That's all. That's all it is. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing less to it. You stay to yourself. That's all it is. But people want to make all these other kinds of assumptions, saying, "Wow, is he sick? Is he okay?" It's crazy, bro. Like this AI world is like a fake world. It's a fake reality. You can say and do whatever you want. It's like creating your own character. Online, you can create any character you want. You can have this kind of persona. And later down the line, you might not think of this like to greatly impact who you are, but bro, when you keep a persona for a long time that's not really you, you're gonna have a mental breakdown eventually. You will literally break down in tears. You will have to quit everything you're doing. You will have to go to sleep because you can't take it anymore. Some people take the other route. Some people even end their lives. There are people I know that literally ended their lives, bro. I remember 2 months ago in my neighborhood, there was this dude, I used to see him every time I went out for a walk to the park. He's a really cool dude. He went to college. He was majoring in engineering. He had his life figured out. He had everything figured out. He wasn't in debt. Everything was good. But the only thing that was not good was him smoking weed, right? So there's something that was going on, I think, in his family. There's something terrible that happened, I guess. And then, one day when I went to go walk to the park, the dude wasn't there like he usually is. Usually I see him in his car smoking weed. He was a pretty chill dude. And basically word got out like, oh, someone told me he shot himself in the head in front of his own mom. And I was just astonished. I was like, wow, just like that. Like I didn't really know him like that, but I didn't know stuff like that was happening directly to him. I didn't know he was at that level in his life where he was just gonna end it all. And mental health is really serious. It's something that really takes serious, bro. But obviously I didn't know him personally. But what I can take from that is you gotta be kind to others, be kind to yourself, respect yourself, know your value, bro. Because something like that, you know, perfectly cool dude, get everything together, and then boom, it's over. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I hope you guys take this, you know, with caution. You know, make sure you're doing what you want to do. At the end of the day, nobody can tell you anything. As long as it's benefiting you, and as long as you're not affecting anybody else, that's all that matters. Nothing in this world matters if you're not happy. Remember that.